Hey, this is David from Peaks and Cells. Today I got a treat for you. We're gonna be showing you how to change the injection loop on a SIL-20 auto sampler made by Shimadzu. So let's get started. The first thing we have to do is we're gonna need to take off the door. As you see here, I broke it. Yeah, these doors are like ridiculous. It's like, how do you open them? Like, you know, do you open it and like people start doing this? This is the secret. You open it all the way and then it comes off. And then when you wanna put it in, you put it in from like all the way, and then that's how you do it. So all the way. Otherwise, you'll do that and it'll drop off and break and you get one of these. So let's open this sucker up. So when the instrument is off, you know, you can move this guy. So you can either power the instrument off or I think that's the best way to change it. So there's gonna be 3 thumb screws. So you wanna unscrew this one. There's one up here that you want to unscrew, and then there's one over here that you want to unscrew. See that? And you don't need to take them all the way off. You just need to loosen them enough that this guy just comes off, okay? So there you go. Now, the next thing you're gonna notice is there's a loop right here. So I think it's a number 6 wrench. You can unscrew this guy. So let's get in there. Okay. So there you go. And you notice that there's a little, if you look back here, there's a little rectangle that the loop needs to go into back here, like right here, this little rectangle right here, like right here, this rectangle. Make sure your loop passes through that rectangle because that's going to make sure that the motion of the loop is in the right spot when the auto sampler head is moving around. So now you can take this off, pass it through the little rectangle to the back, and then you can move this to the side, and you'll notice that there's 3 clips up here in the corner that you'll want to undo the loop from. So 1, this one is facing down, 2, and this is 3. Oh, and the 4th one here, 4 clips. You see that? And then there's 2 more clips here, 1 up here that you'll want to undo. This one is up. And then lastly, the one right here, right here. And then lastly, you can unscrew the injection loop here with another one, okay? So this is how you remove the loop. Okay, so now that that's out. And this is the part that's gonna get the dirtiest the fastest. So your injection loop is probably the piece of tubing that's gonna get mucked up or gunked up the most often. So this is the most common piece of tubing you're gonna need to change. So, you know, watch for this, okay? So now that that's out, and this is a 100 microliter loop, by the way. And there's other ones too. You can have a smaller loop. Sometimes I see 50s. It just depends on what your standard injection volume is. But 100 is pretty typical for this unit. Okay, so now the injection loop is out. And voila, there's your loop, okay? So now let's get a new loop and replace it. All right, so now we have our new loop and we're gonna replace it. Okay, it's the same loop, but like these are expensive. It's not bad, it still works. It wasn't bad. Let's start by putting this back through the rectangle in the back and pulling it through. I'm fishing the line back through this little rectangle. That's pretty important for the positioning. And then you wanna go ahead and tighten the screw here. Okay, and a 6mm wrench is pretty much all you need. Let's get that guy in and let's snug it up. Okay, it's nice and snug. Okay, that's good. And then you want to put the 3 clips back. So again, 4 clips. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And you can test the motion by pushing the door back and forth to make sure it's going where it needs to go. Okay, and then you want to fish this one over here. And fish this one here. And then this loop goes into position number 1. Okay. Into position number 1. And you want to make sure that there's enough give, so you can always readjust the tubing as needed. Straighten everything out. And lastly, you want to put the door back on. So this guy goes over the front face. Just put it, see, that's why you don't take off the thumb screws, so you can just hook things back on and then tighten. 1, 2, and 3. All right, you've just successfully changed the loop. We did it. Team, bonus content, pro tip. The feet that Shimadzu uses, I think they're made out of Sharpie markers, but they leave black streaks everywhere. The best way to clean those up, I find, is baking soda and vinegar. Otherwise, nothing else really gets it out too well, but surprisingly, baking soda and vinegar, non-toxic. It does a super great job cleaning up those. So like, you'll thank me for that one. I got you. You owe me. If you found that to be helpful, like, subscribe, and leave a comment below what other video ideas you think you might have, and fuck me, I don't know. If you like this type of maintenance content, let me know, like, subscribe, and I'll keep making more. See you in the next video.